It's just another ho-hum perfect day of fresh air and ocean along Florida's Atlantic coast. This is where Jacqueline Luongo yearns to breathe free. Instead, she's doing morning calisthenics inside the Broward County Jail. Charged and held for the murder of her roommate, Pat Vivieros, and police say her South Florida crime spree is far from over.
It's all or nothing for Jacqueline.
From jail, she's been trying to hire a hitman to take out the state's prime witness, her former friend, Maria Calderone.
I think Jacqueline's mindset was, if I remove this witness, there's no one to keep me in jail.
But the Broward County Undercover Viper Unit has hatched a plot of its own. First, an undercover cop posing as Neil the hitman goes to meet Jacqueline in jail. He has to be sure the dastardly plot is real. How confident were you when you were going in there that you were actually going to get her?
I wasn't sure what to expect. We've spoken multiple times up to this point. She knew I was coming, so I was pretty confident that it was going to go the way that we wanted.
When I leave you here today, it'll be the last time I talk to you until it's done. Okay, so you're 100%. 200. Okay.
While his undercover camera rolls, he jots down the details every hitman needs.
Short brown hair, Hispanic, 200 pounds. Okay.
The game is afoot.
I plan on doing it Saturday night. Call me Saturday night. I'll let you know, yes, we're good.
I mean, who would imagine a defendant tries to order up a hitman like she's ordering a pizza behind bars?
Not knowing whether Luongo contracted other hitmen to kill Maria, the deputies move quickly. We are there the night they go to brief her on the situation, which they insisted on doing off camera. All right, so we just left Maria. What did she say?
She's in, surprisingly enough. She wants to cooperate. I think she understands how serious it is, and she's going to cooperate 100%.
Were you surprised?
Yeah, I thought it would take a lot more convincing.
To have a murder, you need a dead body. Just hours after meeting Jacqueline,
I'll just tape it together like that.
our fake hitman and the Viper team have a plan to fake Maria's death, involving a swamp, duct tape, and a bullet hole.
Do you want a black eye? Yeah, and some bruises, or he may be on.
This has got to look authentic. So the Broward Sheriff's Office hires a professional makeup artist. And you want to make it look like she has been shot, but it's not too fresh.
Right, a little bit of a beating before we got to this point. Now let's do her hands. She'll have duct tape over her mouth, so she was taken from someplace else, brought here, and shot here.
So is that a specific color that's just meant to be blood, or can it be used?
It's called real blood.
It's called real blood. It's kind of a crazy thing to have to do, right?
Oh, yeah.
Stage your own death. After that quick visit to Marlboro Country,
We'll let Maria do the blood.
Maria is ready for her close-up. So they're applying even more blood right now. The whole idea here is to make this murder for hire look as convincing as possible. And right now, I gotta say that Maria looks pretty much like a corpse. There is a gunshot wound to the temple, forehead, an exit wound on the other side, dirt on her shirt, her pants, her hands are bound, and of course she's got that duct tape on her mouth. You staged deaths before.
Yeah.
Put your legs this way. Put your mouth on Maria.
You staged murders before.
Yeah.
How do people generally react when they have to stage their own murder?
We anticipate the blood draining from their face, like, oh my God, I'm shocked. I can't believe someone I know, is making an attempt on my life. And am I in any fear? Is the person in any fear? We didn't get that in this particular case.
In fact, Maria seems unfazed. All right, if Jacqueline were here, what would you say to her?
Looks pretty good, right?
Yeah.
The Viper team now has grisly photos to convince Jacqueline they've just killed a girl named Maria.
This is probably what I'll show her tomorrow.
But would a real hitman risk a return visit to the jail? Probably not. So Neil tells Jacqueline he needs to leave town, and he's sending this lawyer in his place. So what's going on right now is we're trying to make sure that these two cameras that are going to be hidden on our undercover lawyer here are not going to be too conspicuous, and that takes a little bit of work here. The goal is to get clean video and make sure that nobody else notices. Jackie ambles into the meeting nonchalantly. The lawyer makes a nervous introduction.
I'm so sorry to bother you. to him. He gives me very specific instructions.
The instructions? First, review the envelope with the ghastly murder photos.
Did she react at all?
At first, she was kind of shaky when she started reading the note, and she opened up the second, third pages. You know, she's kind of looking at the pictures, and she's kind of nodding her head, and just like a
Acknowledgement.
yeah, she definitely. Yep, looks good.
All right, perfect.
Wow.
Then sign off on them, literally. The cops want to make sure they have a case beyond any doubt.
It's a way for him just to verify that you saw the pictures.
Oh, okay, sure.
Can you help me out with that?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my God, you're such a lifesaver. Look, this guy scares the shit out of me. So.
Okay.
No remorse? I mean, any emotion at all?
Other than maybe relief, she's not upset about a person losing their life one bit.
All right, so I wrote her name on all the pages.
No visible signs of being upset at all.
I think that's what's most shocking is that she looked at those pictures, which are totally grisly and gory.
Right.
A person who was shot in the head being held by her hair. It didn't blanch, didn't stumble.
This is someone who you had a relationship with, you were close with. And to have no effect, whatsoever, I think it really shows the mindset of the criminal. It says, I really don't care about anyone else. I'm just worried about my freedom and trying to beat my charge.
Hello?
Jackie.
Afterwards, Jackie even calls her hitman to thank him for a job well done.
Hey, how's it going?
How did it go?
Yeah,
Did he show you the pictures?
It was good. Yeah, I saw what he showed me and everything looked good.
Okay, are you happy?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
One more satisfied customer.
When Luongo calls the hitman from the jail to tell him what a great job he did, it's like she's giving him a review on Yelp.
Jackie is positive that with Maria gone, she'll beat the rap.
Do you think that's going to help?
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah, because that was the only person that was going to say anything.
Okay. All right. Well, if you're happy, I'm happy.
I'm definitely happy.
But surprise, surprise, just 2 weeks later, Jackie is slapped with new attempted murder charges.
Solicitation to commit murder and tampering with a witness.
Combined with her previous charge in the murder of Pat Vivieros, if convicted, Jackie is facing the death penalty. She declined 2020's request for an interview. Maybe after getting bitten by the Viper unit, she's decided she's done enough talking for now.
When you put 12 in the box, this case it's like tied up with a bow and sitting on top of the Christmas tree, for Pete's sake, for the prosecution to just take down and hand to the jury. It is extremely rare to be handed a case like this on a silver platter.
So, if you heard that case as a juror, what would you have to say about Jackie and her crazy plot? David and I are live tweeting throughout tonight's program, so let us know. Use the hashtag ABC2020.
A lot of opinions out there, and you can join the